Hi guys, FPL Postie here, just recording another quick video to whack onto my YouTube channel. I want to discuss Liverpool Football Club, okay? Obviously Liverpool have been stalwarts in our FPL teams for a very long time. Mo Salah is an FPL legend. Trent Alexander-Arnold is an FPL legend. When Mane was knocking around, he was in a lot of the teams. This season has been very different. I've never known so many top-level FPL managers not own Liverpool assets ever. I mean, myself, Trent Alexander-Arnold went for the longest time being one of my players in my FPL team. Okay, I think he holds the record for staying in my team the longest. I'm sure he was in for at least 2.5 seasons solid. He's not been that good this season. Liverpool have had the biggest roller coaster season ever. I've never known a team as big as them be such a flip-flop. I mean, there's been such an accumulator killer this season. It's been untrue. Now, I want to come on here and explain a little bit why I still think they're not back. Earlier on in the season, when they hit poor form, they slid all the way down to 9th alongside Chelsea, okay? It was all very funny. We laughed and this, that and the other. Just recently, they've improved. Obviously, the 7-0 against Manchester United was an incredible result. But I want to show you on the table here that they're still not back to the best, okay? I'm not saying Liverpool assets are rubbish. The only one that interests me is Mo Salah. Somehow, even though he's obviously had not the best season by his standards, he's still right up there as one of the top scoring FPL assets. He's up there with the likes of Martinelli and Saka. I think he's got 156 points, so he's right up there. So he's still a good own. Any of the other Liverpool players, I would swerve massively. Now, this team has gone from battering the likes of Bournemouth back in August, 9-0. Then they were humiliated in Europe. They beat Man U 7-0, as I just mentioned. Then in the next fixture, lost 1-0 to Bournemouth. You just cannot predict what Jurgen Klopp's team are going to do next. Now, a lot of Liverpool fans and football fans alike have said that, well, Liverpool are back now. They're fighting for 4th. They are going to be nowhere near 4th. And I'm going to show you why, okay? We've got the Premier League table up as it stands right now. And as you can see, Liverpool are in 6th place with 12 wins, 6 draws and 8 losses. Now, it's a pretty modest sort of season, isn't it really? Not one that you think Liverpool would get. You think they'd be up 2nd or 3rd. But what I want to show you is the goals for and against. Now, at the moment, they have scored 47 goals in the Premier League and conceded 29. Now, 29 is a lot of goals to concede for a team that you would think would be in the top 4. But 47 goals isn't bad, is it? 47 goals is more than Newcastle. It's only a few away from Tottenham. It's 6 more than Manchester United. And even the goals conceded. You know, Newcastle have only conceded 19. St James's Park has been an absolute fortress this season. But they've conceded less goals than Tottenham, Man United. In fact, they've only conceded a few more than the title chases Arsenal, Man City. But what I want to say to you is this. Liverpool have played 26 games this season. But the bulk of their goal difference is buoyed by, firstly, the 7-0 a few weeks ago by Man United. Now, say, for example, that game didn't happen. It's still to be played. Take that 7 goals that they scored against Man United and their goals for goes down to 40. Okay? Now, also, let's pretend that Bournemouth at home didn't happen in August. Now, they beat the Seasiders 9-0. Okay? So take off that result. And that drops Liverpool's total goals to just 31 goals. So 31 goals in what would be 24 Premier League games. Now that works out at 1.19 goals a game. That's not that great. Okay, even with the likes of Salah in your team, that's not great. Now don't get me wrong, Liverpool fans will sort of say, well, the 7-0 and 9-0 did happen and la la la. That's great. But I'm talking from a fantasy football perspective. If those results hadn't happened, and they weren't such a footballing anomaly by them hitting teams for cricket scores, Liverpool would have only 31 goals scored. Now, that is less than, as we scroll down, that's less than Fulham, that's less than Aston Villa. It's only 4 away from Premier League goal routers, Crystal Palace and Wolves. So, in attacking terms, Liverpool are not back. They're really not back. And if you look at their upcoming fixtures, they've got some pretty tough... They end the season really well. They've got fantastic fixtures to end the season with. But coming up, they've got Manchester City away. they've got, let's see if we can actually get the Premier League fixtures up and we'll show you. So there we have Manchester City away, okay? And as we scroll down, they've then got Chelsea away. Now, Chelsea, as we know, haven't been great either, but that's a tough place to go, Stamford Bridge. Then we stroll down even more. Let's have a look. Then they've got Arsenal at home. Okay, so another Arsenal will be gunning for the title then. So Manchester City, Chelsea and Arsenal. Then I believe they've got no, they've not got Nottingham Forest. Or have they got Nottingham Forest? Let's have a look. Wait for this to load. Yes, Nottingham Forest. So that's not bad. They should win that game there. But then as we carry on going down, it's West Ham away. Now, they will be fighting for their lives by the end of April. That'll be a tough place to go. Then they've got, who have they got? I think this is the last one. Then they've got Tottenham as well. Now, after the Tottenham game, it does get better towards the end of the season. They've got the likes of Brentford and Leicester and Southampton. So I think they play Aston Villa as well. So around about the double game week time, when Liverpool will get 2 games, getting their assets in won't be too bad. But I just wanted to pre-warn people that Liverpool are not back. They've never been back. They're having an atrocious season. And until they get new blood and new faces into that midfield to reinvigorate and rebuild the team, they're going to be a mid-table team. Okay, I know Liverpool fans will not want to hear that. FPL managers will not want to hear that because a lot of them really fly the flag for Liverpool because the likes of Trent and Salah has served their FPL teams so well over the seasons. But trust me, Salah you can have in your team, no problem, although he's very expensive. You may as well have a Matoma in your team for half the price, giving you the same points, to be honest with you. Liverpool are not back. Take away those 2 games, Bournemouth and Man United, they only have 31 goals. They struggle to score. So for the next couple of game weeks, while they have that awful run of games, please, please, please heed my advice. Do not bring in Liverpool assets into your FPL teams. Thanks for listening, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.